How many are comfortable in Telugu? Good. Okay. So yeah. So when there is a per se of consumption that has defined pre-COVID, post-COVID. Do you agree? Everybody is cautious. Everybody has become more precious about what they are eating only post-COVID. People who used to eat everyday pani puri, if you tomorrow you are launching a millet pani puri, people will consume millet pani puri. That is the phase that we have brought people right now from the regular consumption. So we have been in ancient, we have become modern, again we are going to the ancient person. Millets was the regular food for people previously when our grandmothers or somebody used to consume. Our fathers have redefined that food. The next generation has evolutionized the food, and now again we are going back to the evolution, saying that what is healthier is what we are finding now. It can be food, it can be clothing or anything. Ethnic wear, it used to be a regular wear for people. Right now, when there is an occasion, we are wearing ethnic wear. Yes sir, companies will send a mail to you saying that please come in ethnic wear. Right? So, the ancient aspects of it. When I used to, or anybody used to speak about millets as an entity, people used to think, should I spend that much to consume a food which is okay? For me, I eat marigold or a millet biscuit. I don't have a difference. This is what people used to do. Now, bigger brands are coming into millets, saying you please make yourself healthy. Now the parents as a generation have started to think on their kids. So spending on yourself will be very less when you compare spending on your parents or kids. So a parent may eat anything or whatever it is, but when it comes to it, he has to eat fruits, he has to eat healthy diet, he should consume good amount of proteins, good amount of carbohydrates, and parents are ready to spend for their kids. That is the viability that is being made right now. Right? So when we go to the branding opportunities, this is just a stats that I wanted to define, saying that millet as a system, ecosystem, how much is the growth happening? This is the global market growth in USD for millets starting from 2002. I have taken the recent chart. So that you should not ask me, Ravi, you were saying about COVID. You should have numbers after COVID, not before COVID, right? So this consumption of millets is a stats that says that what is the type of growth that we see in millets as an entity. I am not defining as ready to cook, ready to eat. I am saying millet as an entity. We will furthermore define on what is ready to cook level of consumption, or what is ready to eat level of consumption. So when the global market is defined, you can see ready to eat. This can be biscuits, this can be any other products that can be immediately consumed. Their ratio is high. There are a lot of brands in Hyderabad, if you can say about, that are persisting to ready to eat standards. I don't need to wait for any food to consume. And individually, I need to cook this, cook that, it will take time. So they have cut down on a lot of things because people, when they are traveling also, it should be more handy for them to pick and choose, eat healthy foods, right? This is the stats that says about what's the growth as a market. This is also one stat of market size that is available in the growth factor. These are these are like average exaggerated numbers because 2027, that is just the costing or the growth that they have worked out as such, right? Yeah. When you say about the QSR, when we talk about retails, when we talk about online segment B2B, these are those segments that comes into the person. When you say about QSR, easy to operate at market. When you have an SOPs, right? When it is multiple revenue channels, it can be franchises, it can be royalties, and it also can be margins on the food that we prepare and sell. It is also an asset-based opportunity for anybody, and I've just given a couple of examples, right? Let's come into the market facts. These are the existing raw, ready to cook and ready to eat. You already you have known all these brands. This is just an overview about what we are starting on, right? Yeah, these are. See, I am talking to experts who have already discovered what is millets, right? So I keep it very fast. I go to the topic of branding because I may be low on what is Dover and other definitions. You know it better than me. So teaching a teacher is like not a good term, is what I believe, right? So this is just a start of any brand per se. Because when I started to become an entrepreneur, it clicked out to me very well, saying that it's not whether you are right or wrong, that's important, but how much money you make when you are right and how much you lose when you're wrong is important. When you make a right decision, how much you are earning. When you're taking the same wrong decision, how much you are losing. These are two factors that defines a business. You have an order for, say, 1 lakh rupees. You are going ahead and taking an order and you're making a profit of slightly 50,000 rupees. You are happy. There was an order where you think that, okay, I get only 20,000 and you don't make a choice and somebody makes a choice. You should not report afterwards saying that I didn't take the order. I lost 20 because it was with you. You left it. It went to somebody else, right? So when it comes to branding, majorly that defines a branding. So there are 6 elements that any customer need to know and understand, right? These are called 6 touch points for anybody. When a customer identifies the 6 touch points, he is well aware about the brand. ఎక్కడైనా కస్టమర్ ఒక 6 టచ్ పాయింట్స్ని కానీ అనుకొని చూసినాడంటే ఆ బ్రాండ్ అనేది రికగ్నిషన్ ఈజ్ మోర్ హయ్యర్ దెన్ ది అదర్ బ్రాండ్. వాట్ ఆర్ ది 6 టచ్ పాయింట్స్? నెంబర్ 1, he is seeing the product. I have seen the product somewhere, right? Second thing, it can be any digital hoarding or a branding, or it can be Instagram, Facebook, or whatever it is. Any social media channel, I am seeing my brand, I am seeing that brand repeatedly. I get it recognized. 3, some of your friends would have said that use this brand. This is really good. That is one touch point. Then you taste it and you feel it. That is one touch point. Other touch point is referential. Means you see a lot of people consuming this product. It can be digitally or communicatively. Simple example is Country Delight. Country Delight is one brand which has come with a massive digital focus. For them, it is very simple. They didn't spend money anywhere. They have just taken 2 aspects. One is influencer aspect, one is digital aspect. I will only promote in these 2 mediums. My cost for the CAC, acquisition for a customer, will be assessed from only these 2 points. I am paying for the influencer because he has set off for followers with them. These people will see and recognize my brand. Second, if they open Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media, I am there. I am there everywhere. That's the concept they have built. That also requires a lot of money. If you are very well funded, please use that guerrilla warfare. Or else you have to find alternatives to make a recognition of your brand. Here I have these many people. Everybody has a different brand, right? Everybody come with some or the other millet-oriented brand. Everybody's point is my brand has to be recognized by people. That recognition should give me a brand extension where it leads to sales, right? End of the day, whatever you are doing, it is to the point of sale and money. That itself talks. Either we are sustaining or we are not sustaining, right or not? So whatever circumstances that are creating to that sale is also very variable. what people, most of the people I listen from a startup ecosystem is, I have also started this company 3 years back, right? Mine is a different company. I'll explain about the company. When I come to people and people explain, sir, I don't know what you will do. I want sales. You do digital, you go sell on the road, I don't have a problem. My sale has to happen. This is not the way it works. There is something called competition. You have to analyze your competition. Why is my brand that unique than the other brand? There is always a uniqueness for everything that we create. I may create millet biscuits. My millet biscuits might be very much tastier when it is compared to other millet brand of biscuits. I may have pasta. Other guy's pasta may be very best than my pasta. Maybe you would have cracked it better on the ingredient level. I may have not cracked it on pasta, I would have cracked it on biscuit. But how are you selling your unique product? Differentiating the competitor is mainly important, right? When we speak about those things, I know you have a lot of people look senior to me, so you would have come across all these aspects. Please listen to what I'm saying. It may not be new, but what I will be telling is something different, right? So when it comes to evolution of a consumer behavior, a lot of us, we think that consumer plays a major role, agreed. But how are we influencing the consumer is not only by words, right? So a lot of exhibitions that are happening right now, we are putting up stalls. We are just saying them, I have a best product, right? Everybody says that I have a best product. If I'm selling this water bottle, I have 5-6 stores of water bottle. Everybody will say, sir, mine is the best product. Mine is the best product. Somebody out of this water bottle says, sir, this water is directly from Himalayas. It has directly come from Shiva, you drink it, you will go to Shiva, right? So it is directly from Himalayas. And people will stop and listen. So this water bottle is what Virat Kohli is drinking every day, right? Out of these 5 people, you are ensuring the customer is top there. I'm not saying don't tell lies. I'm saying, I'm not prompting you to tell lies. I'm just saying, how do you project the uniqueness of your product? Out of these people, this guy is saying this comes from Himalayas directly. Somebody else says, sir, Dhoni and Kohli, they drink this water. Then the interest changes of the customer saying that what is there in this brand? So there was one hawa called black water. If you are aware, everybody is aware. Everybody was black water, black water, black water. Anybody thought that what is black water? How many people know that what is black water? Right? Yeah. Alkaline water is black water, right? That we get it in our house also. Why are we more fascinated to black water? Because Shah Rukh Khan was spotted in airport with black water. Rakul Preet Singh was spotted in airport with black water. So it is not a costly affair. 60 rupees. I'll also feel like a celebrity, so I'm going and buying black water. Right? That's the difference. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't use a Dunhill spray which is 18,000 rupees of Shah Rukh Khan, but I can use 60 rupees water bottle what Shah Rukh Khan is using. Right? That's the difference that people have created. It is just an alkaline water that you get it in your house. It's only the percentage of level you have to tweak it itself. But the guy made huge lot of business. That is one example. Let me come to another example. Goli soda. Goli soda was in my childhood. I have not seen Goli soda after that. The right time before COVID, it was unfortunately summer season. Right? And this guy have made a lot of money. Why? He has introduced Goli soda into 3 variants. One variant, which is next to your house shop, Kirana shop will sell 15 rupees ka Goli soda. You go to any restaurant, they will sell you at 99 rupees. Right? 150. Yeah, here is the higher cost. Yeah. I drank at 99. 150. Okay. So they sold it at 99 rupees variant. And there is also premium goli soda which I have come across recently, which is sold at somewhere around 200 rupees. What's the difference between these three? Next, branding, marketing strategy. It is about the premium look of the product. The goli soda which is near my house is just a wrapped one. He will not serve you. He will just throw it off. You have to punch in and drink. The goli soda which is at 99 rupees, they will serve you in a glass. They will pour it and give you some. Please have some goli soda. The premium cost. If it is 200 rupees, you will be treated like a king. Right? The exact manufacturing of that product cost is 8 rupees. How much margin is making, I'll leave it up to you. How many people are drinking goli soda? Right? So that is just the consumer identification. The place where we go identifies the amount of spend we do. We may not spend high every time. We may spend low, we may spend high. So you have to evaluate your consumer on the per se of consumption. If I'm selling a couple of brands with me and he is coming out to me and asking only for one brand every time, you can still think of calculating the customer per se. There is a friend's company of mine which is called Green Sense. You know what these people does? They have tie-ups with communities, right? What they will do, I hope a lot of people live in communities. So what they will do is, every day my maid, after her, she is finished, she will pack things and keep it outside where this dustbin runner will come and take it out, right? After this, they will throw it out and dump, right? All it can be ID packets, those are petty bottles, MTR, dabbas, whatever it is, right? What does this company do is, they understand the behavior of the community. They will collect the dump. They will process the dump. They will understand, because this community is buying ID dose of water on a higher note when compared to some other water. That is one thing. That is one step. If it is a spices one, this community is spending more on MTR than any other brand. Have you ever thought that there is a company who does this bifurcation from scrap? But they are doing it, and that gives a lot of knowledge for brands. What if, because mass selling happens in the community, if I go to a place or I have a kirana shop, it is only one-to-one customer, right? Every customer comes, buys his fish and goes. When it is a community to the mass, I am selling to a lot of audience. It can be 3,000 people, 5,000 people, or 10,000 people. So this selling speed is also a calculator for a customer evaluation and behavior pattern. Right? Are we good? Yes. Augmented reality is on the rise. I know. Everybody knows that. Everybody is talking about AI, VR, ChatGPT. How is that gonna change the branding levels? When it used to be like, you used to think, okay, let me put a very simple example. When it comes, how do we know that? What is Google thinking? I will put Raviteja is the best. But for Google, it may be some other keyword or persistence that prompts them to see it, right? This is called Google Analytics. Who is telling us what is analytically working for Google? Either it should be an expert or an expert system, right? That is where we can use this tool to make us understand what are the definite level of content or the set of keywords, or it can be any other content that is more important for us. I'll tell you best example. Everybody is buying on Amazon, right? Everybody is buying on Amazon. How do you, if you are, okay, this is a US Polo t-shirt, right? There are 100 players like this on Amazon who is selling US Polo. There is only one person who is selling more Amazon t-shirts, US Polo t-shirts in Amazon. How do you ensure that you compete with the guy. How? Any idea? Any guess? There are 10 people who are selling. Let me put it in a very simple way. 10 people are selling same bottle. One guy is selling 1,000 bottles. Other 9 guys are selling say 400, 200, 150, 10. What should I do to reach that guy who is selling 1,000? How? USP for the product. Offer. Anything else? Reviews. Okay. Okay, but this and all, okay. Offers is one thing. Reviews says about the product. But how will I? Yeah. So how will I sell? How will I sell? What? Price like a chart. Okay. Searching and optimization for Amazon. Sponsorship. Okay, I got it. Yeah, somebody is nearby. Yes. Sir? Find out drawbacks. Any other answer that I can see? Sir? Got it. Sponsored ads is very given. Any other things? 1+1 offer. Sir, 1+1 phone is also shut down now. Okay. So I'll tell you simple. So there is something called the code. Somebody who is selling will definitely have a written code in it. Right? Yes. SEO in a different way. Not the regular SEO, but yeah, I take a point. So he may be selling with a couple of keywords. Right? If we can analyze those keywords, take these keywords, implement in our product, we are halfway through. Right? There is nothing that we have to do. We have to use the technology and copy those keywords which are prompting him to use this for the sales. We will use that, we will copy it, we will use it in us, and at least 50% we are there. Good? Do you agree or not with that? Yeah. Next is social responsibility. A lot of companies come with CSR activities. These CSR activities are of two types. One is either you want your company recognition to happen to people, or people should know that you exist. So if it is Wipro or Infosys or whatever it is, they already have abundant funds. For them, CSR is nothing. Everybody knows Wipro, everybody knows Infosys. But for a mid-level companies, if you are doing, it may not be only related to money. I am not saying give biryani packets or curd rice to people. That is not CSR. CSR is one activity where you uplift the other people who wanted your help. For say X or say Raju or Suresh. For Raju, he has funds. For Suresh, he may not have funds. I may work with Raju for say 50,000 rupees. Right? But the other guy, he may not have funds, but his zeal and interest is there. So I will work in par with him as a partner and say that, boss, you pay me only half. There is nothing called we are giving you half service. We are giving you full service. But because of me, if we are growing, right, then we will sit and talk R and par. How much you are paying, how much it will come. So this time that we help the other guy to grow is actually a sales activity. We are all entrepreneurs here, right? You are all from the millet background, I am from another background, but we are all entrepreneurs, right? Don't you think that you will not communicate to the other person? So you may have, tomorrow you are getting an export order of say 100 tons. Your capacity is only 1 ton, right? You got your Jiju or your uncle, somebody is there in US. Was NRI millet day is what we are doing. We want everything in millets. It is 100 tons. So what will you do? Don't you think that you will go to the next entrepreneur of yours? Boss, I will do this part. You do this part. Let's share, work, close this deal. Let's not go it out of hand. Let's make business. This is also a sales. You are earning for yourself. You are also earning for a friend of yours who is an entrepreneur. So it's all about you grow, I grow, we all grow. That's the concept in entrepreneurship, right? Yes, sir. That is what makes a people in entrepreneur different from any other so-called MNC companies, right? MNC companies outbrand the other competition. Entrepreneurs don't know. Yes, sir, no, sir. I know it's very hard, mid of the day, but just wanted to put my somebody who is running a brand, if somebody is running a brand of hoarding, above it, the competition will put another hoarding, right? That are MNCs. Have you ever seen any entrepreneur putting a brand like that, overtaking the other entrepreneur? No. That's the difference between an entrepreneur and MNC companies, right? Artificial intelligence, as everybody knows, ChatGPTs and all these things, is playing a major role for branding. You can analyze the brand authenticity on how much it is working in the market or not. E brand ki, e work ki, sync aita leda anedi, it's all can be done from most simplest way right now. Okay, valuable branding strategies. Right. When I come to this point, everybody has an idea. An idea will move further into actions. That's the storyline for an entrepreneur. Now they got an idea on it. Ideation, I will get 100 ideas, but out of which I will pick one idea. That idea I will concentrate, I will work, I will get knowledge on it, and then what I will do, what is next on that idea is what I will think. Okay, if I am thinking starting a restaurant or a hotel, let me put it as a hotel. I have seen a place. I wanted to go all veg in that hotel. What will I do? I will see what and all veg hotels are near me. What are they selling? What is the competition level? What is the prices? I understand all these complete entity of the competition. Then I will think that guy is selling a plate in here 40 rupees. Right? If I am really starting a millet based, let's talk only on millets. If I'm starting a millet based restaurant, they're selling at 40 rupees. What if I brand it out saying that healthy breakfast at 50 rupees? Making them understand is also a task. How do you do it? It can be the branding in your hotel room. It says talking about healthy foods and benefits. You cannot go to each customer and talk and explain, sir, my idli tinte, my rose bagundi, inni calories vastayi, inni proteins vastayi, inni carbohydrates vastayi. Evarikala song. And then idli is self. That is what people's mindset is. Only few people will come to you and ask, sir, what is that? Other people are like, taste bomb now. Yes. Is it satisfying you? Yes. Cost, is it working out? Yes. These are few things that you have to define in a locality where you are going for any entity of business. Competition analysis, it can be small or medium or large, is very, very, very important. When you are growing your business, you should definitely understand what is the outward competition. The problem with our entrepreneurs right now is, I have launched a product. My brand is super. Other brands are down. My brand is best. He will say my brand is best. Other brands are I don't know best. No. That is what the problem. You should understand your competition. If I am using a formula ABC, is there somebody who is using the formula ABC? Which we don't. We should definitely go into the market, understand the competition, who are all the competitors of us, understand them and oversee them on which way that we can sell our product. Right? This is online online reputation. As sir was saying, everything nowadays is on reviews, good or bad, right? That is what people think. I wanted to go to a hotel, see the review. 5-star undala, yes. 5-star is good, I am going. That is what people are deciding. It's all about online reputation in the market. So people, either it has to be attracted saying that my ambience is this. I have a luxurious ambience. I have luxurious food. ఆ డిస్ప్లే చేస్తే వాడికి అప్ప నిజంగా ఫుడ్ అంత బాగుంటుందా అని వెళ్తాడు. టేస్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత వాడి ఫీలింగ్ ఎట్లుంటుంది వేరే విషయం. బట్ ఆర్ యూ ట్రీటింగ్ ద కస్టమర్ నాట్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. హౌ డూ యూ సర్వ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ ది పర్సిస్టెన్సీ అండ్ every time that you repeat the formula, right? The formula, I'll tell you best example. I'll not take that restaurant name. It's a because it's our business. What is the brand? Yeah. So previously, Paradise used to have a SOP. Anytime you eat a biryani, it tastes the same. Nowadays, it doesn't. This is my live example. Yes. Madam is agreeing 100%. Yeah. So what has spoiled that name for Paradise? It's only that I eat in Gachibowli, I eat in Begumpet. The tastes are quite different. Why? Because it all depends on SOPs. You have a standard SOP for your product or a production or anything. It stays by standard. I'll just give you an example. You have started a restaurant, one chef is coming. Suddenly, chef and wife fights. Okay? Chef says, मैं अपने घर जा रहा हूँ, she goes to her house, he goes to his house. What will happen to us? We are in soup. Right? What if there is an SOP that says that boss, one idli that you are making is this much quantity of dal or whatever it is. This much is the salt, this much is soda, and you have to take this much time for cooking this idli. If that SOP is there, I can do it. It's all needed is a standardization. We should have that standardization which makes our life easy. Today, you may be doing only, say, limited source of production. It may happen at your place, your warehouse, or garage, or small office. That's fine. You may be packing. ఎట్లా కావాలంటే ప్యాకింగ్ చేసుకుంటాం. మన లోగో గ్రీన్ కలర్ ఉండొచ్చు, మన ప్రోడక్ట్ పైన ప్యాకింగ్ రెడ్, ఎల్లో, మొత్తం రైన్బో కలర్స్ అన్ని వేసి ప్యాక్ చేసాం. Telugu is not comfortable. Okay, English. So I have a brand. Now I may be doing a production in small scale at my house or garage or a small office somewhere in Bandaguda or Boinpalli somewhere right now. My logo is actually in green color, right? But I think that my logo is in green color. What should the eye catcher should be? I will put my package on yellow, red, green, pink, water colors, some mix करके I'll put it on the packet. So it looks very different. Now for you to sell is very easy because you are making in a very small quantities. Tomorrow, if you are growing your business, it becomes a very big headache for you to change all these things, right? अपना घर का जो वेंडर है प्रिंटिंग वाला वो छाप के दे देगा. What if tomorrow you wanted to launch a lot of SKUs in your product, a lot of designs that you require, that becomes a pain for you. That day you will sit and cry. The reason is you have not standardized that system. When a business system gets standardized from day one, it may be difficult for you at the starting stages. Why should I take that much pain, effort, sleepless nights to understand what is this color, what is this shape, what is this design? But when you standardize that, it eases off a lot of your tension in life, growing further, right? Okay. Relatable brand content. Okay. So, I have seen a lot of Instagram, Facebook content which is irrelevant. I will put Ravi Teja, I will put Megastar, right? What is Ravi Teja related to Megastar? Nobody knows. The same one is happening with brands. They put something, they write something, right? Because they think these are the keywords that is persisting in the market, right? Brand. when you are starting an entity, you should create a crisp, short, very small identification of yours. It can be like, I am millets. That can be a tagline. Tomorrow when you are growing from this brand to a larger one, this tagline, I am millet, will keep on adding in your post regularly. Tomorrow, people's visibility of that post or the content or the tagline will be more visible and understandable, saying that yes, this is for that particular brand. Yes, sir. When we it's just like Nike, just do it, right? There is nothing rocket science for them, just do it. There is no definition which is what is the abstract of this, just do it. It is that wherever you see that, you recognize it. Like this, when you write a content, we should understand everybody nowadays, it can be husband, he can be without his wife, not a phone, or a wife without his husband, she has to have a phone. Has become another part and product of us, right? So when you are seeing always on phone, the visibility should be more attractive for anyone to stop them and ensure that they see that again, right? That's why we see more reels rather than photos. Yes, sir. And we are addicted to Instagram. Don't tell me that you are not, right? But some channels you do follow because it has got your attention. This content, it can be funny content, it can be jokes. So whenever you feel bad, you go to Instagram, you go to that page, you see a couple of jokes, you release off, chalo, I am right? So this content, how did it make you to understand that this is your journey? Like this, when we are writing any content for any product, it is more important that we define the product and label it out and give a hashtag. As we are growing, the power of hashtag for that particular keyword also grows. If somebody says in real estate, now the trending hashtags are Kokapet and Mokila. Who made the Kokila or Mokapet keywords? It is us. We started to search Mokila and Kokapet in Google so rigorously that it has become a keyword. Yes or no? Otherwise, how will Google define this is the most important keyword that is being searched? Nobody tells you. So Google doesn't have father or mother to say, repeat this answer, Mokila, 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 right? So like this, if we are writing a content, any hashtag that you wanted to start for your brand, you have to start it from the day of integration. This integration helps you to understand somebody when you are growing. See, everybody is here to grow. Today we might be small, but tomorrow we will be big. So when you are big, you shouldn't understand and analyze saying that, if you would have kept a caption for my social content, it would have been more popular right now. No, start it from today. Understand what is that catchy word that makes your brand recognized, right? That is what the relatable brand content that you have to understand. Yeah. Customer-centric branding. Yes. So, any product that you take, it talks about the customer and its relationship with the product. If it is shoe, it talks about your walking or running or jumping, those aspects. They will not talk about shoes, kid having soup, or family having dinner. They will talk about that because the relativity of customer-centric branding is very important. If you are talking about your brand, if you are talking about t-shirts, it revolves around t-shirts. It doesn't revolve around water. Then it is gone, right? So you have to ensure that customer per se is understood, and you also unveil that essence of customer understanding. If the customer will understand what you are saying, it will be very easy for him to buy a product, right? Then is short form of video clips. Nowadays, more than, as I was saying, more than any photos, people are addicted to reels, right? So you can see a lot of influencers and bloggers nowadays. Everybody is becoming an influencer and blogger. I am cooking dosa. Dosa video comes out. People also will see. I don't know. I am really not aware. what they get about somebody cooking dosa. It is at my home, I can eat. Right? So that essence has come into people, saying that what they are cooking in their house also is being updated on daily basis. And unfortunately, people are there to understand, saying that, oh, today they had dosa. Tomorrow I think they will have idli. That will be the discussion. No, that is happening. That is happening in works. My wife sometimes she discusses about this to me, saying that this lady, she has put today the whole day tour of their home. She lives in the home. How are we connected? We live in our home, not their home. No, that block 1.6 million. I don't know why people think. That's the pattern of video clips. When you tell anything, people listening more is different. When you see podcasts are more majorly happening nowadays as video blog podcasts. Nobody is there. So podcasts, when they were launched, it was for the motivational stuff that was launched initially, or to success entrepreneurs. That was the story, because these people will tell about their lifetime achievements. Was I have did this mistake, you don't do this mistake. That is what the major podcast was about. Right? I'll continue this. So I'll just quickly wrap up. I'm just taking much of time. So video clips are majorly playing a major role because people will understand the product in a most far better. Data informs storytelling is any brand should have a story by itself to tell the people. People are more connected to entrepreneurs who tell them what is their story of coming into the business. It really attracts people, saying that, boss, you left the job, you started this company. Why? When you have an answer, people will be more connected to you, saying that, yes, boss, you have did something which is really achievable. Is what people believe. So for all these things, you definitely need strategy, right? When we see all these elements that are coming in, which can be vision or question or vision or organization goals, whatever it is, the major plan is the strategy that how you take it forward. We as a company is called Keyblock Strategy Consulting. What we do is we work with SMSC and MSC companies, small medium enterprise and medium enterprise. We help them grow their business in a far better way, understand and foresee what is happening furthermore. It can be any of these services. So audit services are those services which help the company to understand the competition authenticity of the product. How many products are similar to us, or what is the competition level of sale that is happening from my product to their product, right? If I wanted to go sell in Delhi, who will give me a stat saying that what is majorly selling in Delhi when I enter the market? So we are those people who give the audit services. And say example, tomorrow you're opening a restaurant. What if I open a restaurant here, will the sale happen? Will the break even happen? Will I be able to sustain, survive, or bankrupt? That is what the audit is about. Strategy services are linked to it. It says like, what is your goal? How do you see yourself and your brand growing into the market is what strategy that we help out. Market research and business audits is wanted to detail tell you, but yeah, I am also running on time. I was given 1 hour. So digital services, content branding, content services, tech services, reputation management, outdoor services, business solutions, power of partnership. That is what I was talking about. We feel that we are in par with you, we are a part of you. That is when you can drive a business. If I treat you as a customer, it will be very difficult for me to drive a business. If I understand I am a partner of yours, we don't take your shares, nothing, don't worry. Partner doesn't mean that you have to write away your shares to us. We work as a partner with you. The reason is, when you feel pain, we should feel the pain. When you feel happy, we should feel happy. That is when we can in par work. Otherwise, if I treat you as a customer every time, it will be very difficult for any brand or company to understand what you are going through, right? So this is what it's about Keyblocks and everything. So some of the brands that we are working right now is Millet Marbles, Wibbles and Denali Bananas. In the millet segment, we are giving them the strategy, go-to-market, expansion, growth, everything put together for them is what. And we are a 75 people company. We are put up in Gachibowli. you have any queries on your business, any consultation, we can definitely do it for free because we help SME and MSME segment to grow. We can help you on your growth. That consultation can happen by early morning because before office starting hours, we give this free consultation. And you can reach me on this number anytime. I leave my couple of cards. You can definitely get back to us. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ravi Garu. It was quite insightful. So probably I hope all of you must have understood few aspects of branding and this is not really. And one important thing, especially those of you who are into who will be wanting to go into online sales and other marketing, has to be very understanding or you must focus something about that SEM that he spoke about. Optimizing the search engine. So whenever they look for a product, you must be able to find your product in the top list. Search engine optimization, if I'm right, sir. So that's one important thing. I think now post this session we are supposed to have a small break for the tea and snacks. But before that, we have planned for one group picture, a group photo. So we'll all join for a small group photo and then come back for snacks and then finish the last session. Okay? I would now request all of you to come down and then let's assemble for one small group photo. So in this, and please note this photo would be given to you tomorrow along with the certificates. So I would want everyone to be there to the picture. Please do not miss it. A small thing. Ravi sir, please come. So before we move on to the photo session, I would request Mr. Vinay Kumar to offer a small token of gratitude to Mr. Ravi Garu. So thank you very much coming in person and helping. I request everyone to join for the group photo at downstairs. I request everyone to please join for the group photo at downstairs. Please be quick. We have another important session which is very interesting. So please join as and
refreshments will be provided here. Welcome back everyone. Please sit back. I request everyone to sit in the respective seats, have your refreshment, and we'll continue the next session. I request everyone to sit in the respective seats. I request everyone to please sit in the respective seats and have your refreshment.
Good evening. I think this will be the last session for the day, but in fact, very important one, which you will have to be understanding about various aspects of packaging. And when I say packaging, probably all of you know the process of packaging a product. Whenever you are introducing a new product, you will have to also focus on the marketability of that. Whether you have market demand for these products, whether you can cater to that much of requirements of packaging materials. So you can also pick up innovative ways or modern technologies which would actually help you minimize your burden on the capital infrastructure. Okay? So that once you are through with the market demand, then you can make investments into that. Otherwise, till then, you can focus on alternative opportunities. I think Sharad will be highlighting more on that aspect, and I believe all of you will have wonderful learning from it.
Hello, good evening. I'm Sharad and I'm from HP, and I'll be going to talk about HP's role in packaging and printing. We are from a department called industrial printing. So we provide technological partnership with our customers who have our technology, who would like to serve you, for your small quantities, for your designs. And for a typical startup, we understand what are the pains. You wouldn't want to have large money stuck up with, as inventory for your packaging. So I'll be going through the other guys like, trends and technologies, sustainability and case studies. For some of the examples, what you would like, for a typical startup, and some of you guys who are into entrepreneurship, a startup would definitely have idea, development and goals here. So, which are very critical. We see a lot of challenges when it comes to printing and packaging. When you go to a printer, you say, this is my home printer. This, you have not many SKUs, you want to test the market. But a typical printer won't be able to help you. That is where our customers will help you. Sometimes you have funding or you have the goods and all you don't have the big branding money. So that is where we help. So this is the typical change which has taken place. In the 80s you had kirana shop, in the 90s you have small shops which had shelves, and in the 2015 you have supermarkets, and now it's all online. These are all the 2023 which some of the D2H markets, direct to customer D2C, who do only online marketing, not that they have shelves, they are fighting for the shelves. This was a study which was done, brands undergoing constant renewal. Every time, in the 1980s, the typical change of a brand used to be 2.25 years. Today it is only 6 months. Every 6 months the brand is changing. Where HP helps is, brand engagement. This was right after COVID. We did a campaign with Dettol. Every COVID warrior, their label was stuck on them. But if you wanted to do this on a conventional, you could never do it because you had to invest a lot in the master cylinder. But here, they were able to do it. In just 15-20 days, we were able to do it. According to cards, guys, the most effective media is the print and packaging after online video and social media. So, the moment somebody like, a brand establishes a good design, it is, the chance of buying goes up really high. So I like to share what is analog printing. Right now, most of you would be using analog printing. From pre-press, plate making, that is master, then you have the registration, then you have make ready, then printing, converting and storage. This typically takes around 15 days time, sometimes more when it comes to pouching. With digital printing, you are eliminating all these three. You do not have the plate making or the cylinder making, registration. If you have the design ready, a proper design ready, it just directly goes out to the printer and comes to us. It is just a dummy, funny video how digital printing works. analog printing, you have high amount, high lead time, and high wasting, and your money is locked. You cannot make any instant changes. That is where digital printing will help you. Speed to market, variable graphics. Every pouch or a label could be different, as per your SKU. With color consistency and quantity. And there's a survey, whenever you make printing media, printing material, 30% goes waste. It doesn't reach people. These are all the brands which we have been painting. 10 to 12% material is wasted in printing. 30% is scrap. Now doesn't go product life cycle and your SKU changes. And 1 to 2% printed is wasted in supply chain inefficiency. So 25% is wasted. This is just a gist of our technology. What the audio? are the ink which we use. You know, you can get silver, fluorescent, fade resistant as per your design, and it's wide array of inks that we provide. So apart from the printing, we have something called Smart Stream Designer. So we did a Coke campaign with Coke, a couple of years ago, where in which we had around 17 crores different relationships. And these are all the other again, every labels or every pouch would be, or every box would be different for you. So this is one of the campaign methods which we did called Atta Gal. She used to have Ziploc pouch, just a simple label, which got converted into a pouch. She's a doctor called Sangeeta Gal, and she is the founder of Atta Gal, and she came to us, asking for renew her design. That is where our technology helped her with the packaging, with the designing. Our print service provider helped her, and with the change in packaging, her business grew almost 600%. So every year she is coming up with all the healthy batters. This is one of the other startup for quality beverages. He is also one of the success stories for HP, and he has almost 20 to 30 new SKUs using HP technology, and you can follow the link if you want. So I was talking about direct consumer, which is the packaging. But Berry is one of the case brands, and they have around 40 SKUs. People just order online, and it's all printed on HP. The Kevin Care doesn't have to have any inventory with it. It's all order on demand. This is one another muscle base. Phenomenal working capital savings of almost 100,000 per month. So you need not have inventory of labels or pouches on your hand. This is one of the stories which we have called Kazulo.
The last thing I wanted is the product to come out of home and a feeling to come out and look at me like a product. When you start out as a brand, nobody wants to give a chance to the small people. At that time, nobody came out with textures. You ask for what you want, this is what we have. You accept that or don't accept that. And then you get in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you're just sitting there by the phone waiting for it to come. First came to us, he explained to me that he was having a lot of problems in the business around labels, that there is a case among the bottle, he was not speaking very well, the sale was not very good. And also told me that this bottle had a particular shape and different size, that had to fit very well and snug. See, that's what the experience of digital press comes into play with this versatility of letting you print seamlessly on these substrates. So when Hansen said that this is what he wanted, okay, it had to be this sharp, bright colors, we need this for the press that we use. That's all it was. Texture was very I couldn't see that I wanted, and most important was consistent. So when people picked up the was no longer just a souvenir, it was also a respectable product. And usually, Indian solutions are helped us very good. There's a lot I'm gearing up for, and I'm sure with Jada supporting my startup and the versatility of the HP digital press, I can focus on what I do best, distribution. I can't wait to create new brands full of culture and meaning.
Sustainability, when it comes to sustainability, 32% millennials have this sustainable, being more sustainable, because we waste less, we use less water, less carbon footprint. It is apt for having the digital printing. So these are all the cylinders which take lot of space, ink kitchen, everything is required. You have to invest in a master or a cylinder. So this is one of the case study which life cycle against HP Indigo, against analog. You see the green bar here, the global warming potential, the photochemical, and the cumulative energy demand, and the water depletion. It is the most small footprint that it uses. This is one of. If you are asking the cost comparison, definitely minimum order would be cost of 2,000, 20,000. In distributing, it will be no MOQ. Cost can be 1 rupee. Here it could be 5 rupees. But cost of launching one SKU would be around 20,000. But in that 20,000, you could launch 4 to 5 SKUs. Startups for you, Indigo's best, what I can say. Getting a picture of this, these are all our customers who have Indigo technology, who can cater anytime for your packaging needs. You can take the contacts of these people who will help you get the packaging. I'd like to show some samples for you. I'd like to show a few samples to you and we'll wind up then.
Good evening. One small exercise. So before we close for the day, our team has been working on an important assignment of understanding different stakeholders' perspective with regard to maybe International Year of Millets. As you know, till March 2024, 31st of March 2024, the whole world was celebrating International Year of Millets, right? So we have just begun the process of understanding the overall impact of how this International Year of Millets has been, benefiting different stakeholders, the farmers, the NPOs, the startups, okay, and all other stakeholders that we are dealing with. As part of this exercise, we have just devised one small survey just to understand the existing businesses of the startups, the challenges that they are facing, then the needs or the guidance that they need, as well as the support from the government that they are expecting. Okay? It could be in terms of raw materials, it could be in terms of production, it could be in terms of policy. To be very precise, for example, we have been putting on the idea of tax cuts to the startups. And after a year-long effort, there was some, sigh of relief from the government with regard to the GST, whatever they have dedicated. Similarly, we were advocating standards for millets. So now we have certain standards by FSSAI as well as APIDA for millets. So for us as an institution to develop some policy advocacy, we would always be needing the input from the stakeholders. As part of this exercise, our team has developed a small questionnaire. It would be very simple, you can always fill in your mobiles as well. It's just a Google form. So we will be sharing the link with you. I would appreciate if you could take 10-15 minutes of your time and answer those questions. And the responses will help us in bringing out, quality offerings and understand the ecosystem better so that we can sensitize the government on several aspects. Okay, it could be right from the awareness that you have about millets. It could be regarding the consumption that you have about millets. It could be the sourcing of raw materials, or it could be the promotion and awareness that you have been part of. So there are small questions. You can, even if you are just opening on your mobile, so you can it's just a very on-the-go exercise. I would request each one of you, and there will be one QR code. So if you just scan this QR code, you can just open the Google form in your mobile, along with the basic details like your name, your contact number, as well as your brand. So I want you to answer all of these questions. So I will appreciate your kind responses so that we can also brainstorm on some of them on tomorrow's one-to-one session. Okay. So I hope all of you would agree with me and fill these details. Thank you all.
దాంట్లో వాట్సాప్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలి క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నా సార్ ఐమ్ జస్ట్ ఎండింగ్ ద థింగ్స్ ఖతం లైవ్ ఖతం
You can pass that. So I hope the sessions were